a lot of conversation, debate taking place over how the U.S. government gives assistance to Central America. And very recently, the U.S. government has redirected its assistance away from, for example, the security forces in El Salvador because of concerns about the institutional integrity of that country. But the thing to keep in mind is that very, very little American assistance actually goes in the form of money to foreign governments. Instead, what the U.S. government does is we hire third parties to carry out programs that we negotiate with the receiving government. But the money doesn't go to the government, but rather it goes to a consultant or an NGO who carries out the program. So in the case of, in Central America in particular, the United States has been giving foreign assistance to all of Central America for decades, 50 years or more, and most of it through third parties. And so there is a network of third parties out there that has a long track record of working with the U.S. government, NGOs of all kinds, religiously affiliated NGOs, consultants, what are called Beltway bandits, kind of consulting companies that exist for this purpose. And they do a pretty good job in terms of managing the funds. We have a lot of confidence in the integrity of the management of those funds. They do a very good job in terms of carrying out the programs. And so if they set out to train police officers in a given country, they train the police officers, and the police officers can be vetted and their activities then overseen in part by the U.S. government because of our training activities. So these programs can be effective. They do avoid misappropriation and other forms of corruption, and they do improve the functioning of those governments in certain ways. But very importantly, they put us at the table, they put the U.S. government at the table and enable us to have a much more forceful dialogue with the recipient governments about conditions in those countries.